I can feel the breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to be. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. It is Wednesday. Hump day, whatever that means. Good morning. I see Shelly. What's up, Shelly? Sheila? Shelly first started helping the page here when it got big, and I kept calling her Sheila. And as she knows probably by now, I'm terrible with names, so. Hey, what's up, John Ferguson, Cayman Islands? What's up? You an island boy? Does anybody watch TikTok? I don't know why, but I always stop on the Island Boys when now they got a third and a fourth Island Boy. It's the silliest thing ever. Crazy. So what's up, man? We had some storms yesterday. Oh my goodness, tornadoes again today. I mean, it's been nonstop. Some of those videos are just. I can't show them because of copyright, but man, there's been unfortunately there's been some deaths, and we got more today. So we'll go over all that. If you've been affected with these tornadoes, I feel for you. It's been a really rough spring so far, and we got more coming next week. Can you believe it? Another round next week. So we do have a nice weekend coming up. We're going to talk about it for sure. What's up, Eric? How's it going? We had some big ass hail. I was in the hailstorm. You guys saw it. I got Louie on my lap. No Hunter today. Louie actually came to me today, so I want to give him all the love today. As we say, good morning, everybody. So you guys are watching Mike's Weather page here. We call it the Daily Brew, and this is for you, Crystal. This is Louie. What's up, Jamelia Rooney? How's Cape Cod doing? This is our morning show. Now, we talk a lot during the tropics, so welcome. We will, Richard. Now, Shelly, look at that. Now they're reviewing the Hump Day thing. You can't even say that. That was on YouTube. But anyway, hail's been dominating the news down here in Florida. My goodness, very rare hail. I've had a lot of fans from Miami chime in and talk about how rare it is to get hail that far south. But believe it or not, man, it's been happening several days now. I was even in it. What's up, James? Good morning. Good morning, Judy. What's up, Richard? Brian Elliott. Got a new Silkia. Is that from Largo? Hey, welcome. I haven't seen your name before. I just got notified that I'm live at 9:23. Pretty wild. All right, so we have a lot of supporters. Obviously, We have website supporters, Facebook supporters, YouTube supporters. We also have companies like ABC. Big shout out to ABC. We really appreciate their support. They're located here in Florida. If you're ever down in Florida and you want to swing by, they're everywhere. There's 123 of them, family owned and operated. We also got a lot of other sponsors. I'm going to put a little box up here. Make sure these are our bigger supporters, and they are all great. Got 2 Hurricane Expos coming up this week. We got the first one at Madeira Beach, which kind of covers the whole western Pinellas County. So I'll be the key speaker there. Pretty excited about it. I've been working on a new presentation. So come by and see us. I'll have some koozies and some stickers to give away at the Madeira Beach one. And then our Oldsmar Expo, Upper Pinellas, that one's April 27th. Our good buddies at Furman are giving away a walk, what do they call it? A door prize. It's not a raffle, it's a door prize. So just for showing up to the Oldsmar Hurricane Expo, you got a chance to win one of their tri-fuel beauties. Runs on propane, gas, and natural gas. So it's cool, man. It's push button start and everything. So we'll be raffling that off. Big thanks to Furman. They really help a lot. And they sent $1,000 to my daughter Emily's high school just because they support youth sports. So that was a big thing. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Hey, Kitron, I'm heading down your way, by the way. Kitron was one of our big reasons that we got awarded our our GHC Governor's Hurricane Conference Tropical Meteorology Award winner. I got a little important things coming up. I am so old school. I still am like, my password book is like an old one of these things. I keep on. But anyway, that is Thursday, May the 12th. Come on out to the big hurricane conference down in South Florida. That's the national one. It's the big one, and we'll be there. So we'll talk weather now, okay? Say bye, buddy. He is such a little lazy dog today. Bye-bye, everybody. I swear this guy is so jealous. So when I take a picture of Hunter, he sits there, and he looks at me like he's waiting for me, because he's always been the camera dog. And I think he really gets jealous when I spend camera time on his brother. So I had to give him equal camera time. All right, so we had a lot of people chiming in. I know we've had terrible tornadoes. Good morning, Tiki. It's just impossible to cover every single one. There's been several dozen. Matter of fact, we can take a look at that real quick. This SPC map is great for seeing storms, but they update it as they do storm reports, and sometimes because there's so many storms, they can't keep up. But this was the 4th. So here's the 5th. This was yesterday. Let's just pull this one up because it's the most recent storm data. And so far we've had 39 tornado reports yesterday alone. That was April 5th. 112 high wind reports and 16 hail reports. But there was officially 39 reports of tornadoes yesterday, and likely it'll be more. But, yeah, tough. So let's talk about what's coming. Let's show you the latest here. So, I don't know what I'm going to pull up. Let me pull up the latest graphic that I put up, because I might be able to show everything in a nutshell. So, it's really odd what we're seeing here. We're seeing this energy left over. Let me pull this up. All right, so this is the latest storm maps for today from the Storm Prediction Center, and we have energy that it's actually left over from yesterday's mess out in the Atlantic, and it's going to get pulled back around, and we have an approaching front. Now, we've been talking about this a lot. This is storm chances today, and this is your normal color that we show, but this is your tornado outlook, 10%, usually pretty high chances we'll see tornadoes. 5% area usually means we'll have a tornado watch. That's a large area from the tip of the Florida-Georgia line all the way up into Kentucky, stretching into Alabama and Georgia and South Carolina. So the 5% area is, again, another area, unfortunately, that a lot of folks saw yesterday are going to see again today later. Hail and wind. So another round, and we have a front coming in. Let's show you what it looks like on the big windy map here. This is a live look at what's happening weather-wise. And just kind of park it right here for now and talk about it. But atmosphere is very unstable and very moist. Can't say that. I did see the Facebook. Hey, what's up, David Berryhill? Yeah, all those tornado videos are being covered up. And I love bacon too, Bill. What's up, Mark Hall? Needs coffee. Somebody tagged me on TikTok about a big coffee cup. David, yeah. What did you get any coverage, David Berryhill? Tornado outbreaks, ridiculous. Yes, they were. 39, Tiffany Phillips. Yep, I'm reading comments here real quick. South Florida, Jim Parker. It's the West Palm Beach area. Just type up Governor's Hurricane Conference. It's on the southeast side of Florida. Good morning, Conehead. Jennifer Dawn, how's it going? So, by the way, Louis brought me this today. In spirit of Easter, he's got an Easter toy, so there's the bunny rabbit for today. I'm going to give it back to them. They like to sleep with it. All right, so here's the weather pattern. Oh, I don't have my drawing thing up here. How am I going to do that? Oh, man, I don't have my drawing thing up here. I don't know if I could do it today. I had to redo Chrome. Well, we will just live without the red today. So all this energy that we got out here in the Atlantic is going to get pulled back up into ahead of this. So we have an approaching front. Low pressure, back-to-back BOGO systems. It's been on the radar for a while. And look, we got a front line coming down, pretty heavy-duty frontal line. And this means we're going to see storms pulling up into our system from leftovers from yesterday. So that's why this area right here is going to be under watches today, unfortunately. And then this line pushes farther south. It's going to be impacting tomorrow afternoon and evening. Frontal line is going to develop for Florida and the East Coast here. So let's put this all in motion. Give you an idea. Let's take a look at timing first. Let's go ahead and pull up the latest HRR. Oh, and I got to log into this too. Darn it. Let's pull it over here. And let's see if I can log in. Actually, I can do my extensions over here too. One time, I pulled up. I was doing all this stuff, and somehow I had somebody email me. They're like, "Hey, you're showing your passwords." I'm like, "Well, you're probably right. I probably shouldn't do that." So I drag it over here now. Not that you guys would do anything, but you just never know. Somebody out there might. There's a lot of sneaky people out there. All right, here's the latest. Let's look at. See, the HRR is running now. I like the HRR map because it shows you timing of storms, and we can get an idea what we got cooking today. So they're talking. Let's just talk real quick what we're looking at today. Storm Prediction Center talking. Let's just see what they talk about the tornado threat today. Let's just go over here and listen to what they have to say. And I'll just pick out the good stuff. Not good. Oh, now I lost the damn my chat. There it is. Not good. Robert Williams. We'll talk about hurricanes a little bit. Buddy, how's it going? Morning, Katie Gregory. How's it going? Tiffany, yeah, I might need your help one day. The whole world, man. I don't know how the world can function with all the cyber attacks going on now with security, and just scary. All right, so, and I always get yelled at in the hurricane season when I say conditions are forecasted to become better. What do you mean? Are you rooting for a hurricane? No, I meant, so now I got to say that the conditions are becoming favorable for development. Because if I don't say that, then they're like, why are you cheering for hurricanes? Whatever. All right. So here's what we got today. Severe thunderstorms today capable producing swaths of damaging gusts, hail, several tornadoes across the southeast and southern Appalachians. Afternoon and evening. Remember that. Okay, it's coming later. Talking about Cape. Dew points are rising. Deep layer, low level shear, all that coming in. So some of the areas are going to have support of supercells. So same spots as yesterday, unfortunately. are what we're watching. And then tomorrow, this is the Storm Prediction Center map for tomorrow. And look at that. We got more yellow across Central Florida. That's kind of rare. We've had a lot of slight in the last week or two, it seems like. This is doesn't ring a bell being that common for Central Florida. And East Coast, again, this is tomorrow. And strong to severe thunderstorms possible. Mainly they're talking about wind gusts and hail. But they're going to say, but an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. But usually these frontal lines are just more about the wind, straight line winds that you see. All right, so let's take a lookie at the latest radar. Hopefully the 12Z's been running a little bit. 27 hours, that's not too bad. Remember, before the time change, our 12Z was already done by now. Now the 12Z models do not listen to daylight savings time. It always is amazing, too, when we're used to 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock with the National Hurricane Center. So every 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock advisories come out. We get that time change toward the end of the year. It becomes 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock. 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock, which is really weird because you're so accustomed to 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So, what's morning, Loretta Reed? How's it going? What's up, Rosie Crump? She's ready. Ready. Here we go, Peggy says. John, so how's the cruise industry over there in the Caymans, John Ferguson? And by the way, man, those license plates you made me are the coolest things ever, man. I gotta send you a picture. I got a perfect spot in the back porch for it, one of them, and they are great. So, all right, so let's take a look at the future radar now. Like I said, let's go back to the windy ebb. This is pretty cool because I got my drawing thing back. What you're gonna see is this leftover energy is gonna get slurped up. So Sarah doesn't speak the best, She's working on it. But I pull into 7-Eleven and she wants a sushi. She says sushi. What she means is Slurpee. But she says sushi. So anyway, I don't know where that came from. But this is your storms today. So what we're going to watch is this area right here. And here's your approaching frontal line that's coming down. And big cold air. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s way down here come Sunday morning. Can you believe it? Okay. So, here we go. All right, timing today. It's kind of hard. This is the hard part about a system like today. Because you don't know really where these storms are going to begin to start firing, because moisture's in place, conditions are in place, the upper level winds are in place, but you're seeing this right here. This is 4 o'clock p.m. So we're starting to see storms developing here about early afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. So there you go. This is early afternoon time right here. This is where the storms are going to start developing. And as you can go back to the Storm Prediction Center and look at where they suspect the highest tornado chances are going to be, pretty much Georgia. Obviously 5% we can have tornadoes. But Georgia's highlighted as the highest risk, and that covers a little bit of South Carolina, southern Georgia, a little bit of South Carolina. We go back to the model, and as we get into earlier afternoon, you can see that right there. Boom. That looks about like 7, 8 o'clock tonight. So things really get going this evening. And I know we got people in Augusta for the Masters. Things go downhill pretty much up until about noon. You're kind of safe. Afternoon, forget about it. Storms going into Augusta this afternoon. So there you go. Big storms. This is this afternoon into the evening hours. We got to watch. Here you go. Let's look at some parameters like supercell composite. And bam, look at that. Those pretty high colors, usually indicating big storms. And we can have some across the Panhandle of Florida. Again. Sorry, Florida. This is early afternoon. So we're going to see storms even in the parts of Alabama and the Florida Panhandle this afternoon again. But the big stuff this afternoon and evening right across Georgia right here. And that's probably why the Storm Prediction Center is showing that. Let's take a look at just upper shear levels. There you go. High concentration of shear right here. That makes sense, right? That's pretty much the whole coverage area that they're showing right here. Bam, that's this amount of shear in the atmosphere. Cape out ahead of it's pretty massive. This is the amount of energy feeding up into the system. Pretty high Cape values, indicating a lot of fuel leading up to this. So there's going to be another round of severe storms today, unfortunately, to watch. Now tomorrow, let's take a look at what tomorrow brings. Because Garth Brooks says if tomorrow never comes, but it does. There's always tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get that far. Oh, yeah, we are. All right, so overnight tonight, this is, unfortunately, all right, so here's our evening hour storms. We talked about that. They're going to be ongoing through the night. It's going to be dark. So we got folks in Savannah asking questions. You're going to start getting storms this evening, but they could last all the way through midnight tonight. This is, here's midnight tonight, about right here. So midnight tonight, they could be still going towards Charleston. So this is, midnight tonight. Storms still out ahead of our front. Lot of hours of watching storms this evening and into tonight. There's our frontal line. And here's what's setting up for tomorrow. This is why the Storm Prediction Center is saying, see, it's going to be a little cool in the morning, but then we get a little heated up. Now, this is actually showing more morning. This is tomorrow, 11 a.m. Interesting. But there you go. There's our frontal line. So it's not tomorrow afternoon. It's kind of late morning. So it's more of an early morning effect. So I was wrong. Buzzer. Shelly got me this buzzer. We always have a lot of adult things. So the storms tomorrow are not evening across the East Coast in Florida. The storms tomorrow are more morning into early afternoon. So if you got plans tomorrow night, it could be cleared out by tomorrow night. But anyway, here's your squall line for me. Good luck for me. I get to play in the morning tomorrow. This could be interesting. I'm gonna have to watch the timing on this because that could be sneaky. So there's our storms early, still daylight hours. This is where to watch. So it's basically a continuation of today's storms. So if you're living in the east part, your storms are going to come maybe when it's still dark tonight in the early mornings. Florida storms are coming across Interstate 4 about mid-morning here. Look at this. There's our squall line. So this will be where we start watching the timing. This is actually 10 a.m. I-4. Remember, all weather in Florida happens along the I-4 right here. Whoever designed Interstate 4 became a weather influencer. Because 99% of stuff happens above I-4 and 99% of stuff happens below I-4. That is our dividing line of Florida. But that'll be 10 a.m. And let's take a look at the latest NAM. See what it said for 10 a.m. And the NAM says a lot later. NAM says about 3 p.m. Wow, that's a huge difference. So we're going to have a squall line anywhere from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Who's wrong? Somebody's wrong. We got some newer higher res stuff. Let's take a look at that. This one's still running. Let's take a look at last night's 00Z. So your high res, this is not even showing much, but it is showing possibility of storms. This is 9, 10 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock. A little south of I-4. One more we can look at. Let's look at this one here. Let's see how it looks. This one is... this one is... afternoon. So we got a lot of discrepancy on when the squall line comes tomorrow. But it looks like it is going to be gone at least by tomorrow evening. So that's good news. We can look at the 6Z. Well, we can look at 37 hours out. So it might linger down to South Florida tomorrow. So yeah. All right. So that's 2 blunders. It will not be. This is this is where you don't go all in on predicting stuff until we get a little more model support. But we definitely have that to look forward. I'm not going to say look forward to. We have this to look forward into tomorrow. And then we'll see how much lingers. Man, everybody in South Florida is just like hitting me up. Like, when's it ever going to rain again? Everybody, we got all these little popcorn storms popping up, but nothing's really accumulating any type of rain. So here's your rain totals for tomorrow. And then, man, see the front just peters out, man. This is the total rain from tomorrow morning to Friday morning. So regardless of what the timing is of our frontal line, all the models are showing it fizzling out farther south that we go. So this is your rainfall totals for tomorrow morning into Friday morning, and not showing much. So all you guys and gals in South Florida that are talking that they want rain, guess what? This isn't going to bring it. Now we go to Friday to Saturday rains. Look at that, nothing. Saturday dry as bone. Sunday dry as bone. That's because we got a big bad cold front coming down, and that's going to clear everything out. And as a matter of fact, let's take a look at everybody. Let's take a look at everybody's rainfall. We go back to that. Take a look at that. Look at southeast, because that's pretty much what we're talking about for the rainfall totals. Let's look at daily rainfall. I like doing this. So your rainfall totals for today, obviously, today's rainfall totals. Augusta could get an inch or plus. This is your rainfall today. Very high across southern Georgia into South Carolina. We already showed tomorrow. Here's the rest of the Carolina South. You know, this is our frontal line tomorrow. Nothing showing an inch or plus. So tomorrow is more just a fast moving frontal line. Then we get to Friday rains. It's almost gone. We've been talking about snow in the mountains. We're going to look at that. We got a lot of fans going up there to Smokies this weekend. I wish I could, but we got a lot going on. Now, Saturday rains, Zippo. That's snow, actually, in the mountains. Saturday rains, nothing. Sunday, nothing. Monday, storms start to brew again. Oh, no. All right, we'll get into that here in a little bit. So, beautiful weekend coming. Temperatures are incredibly cool, very shockingly cool. Check this out. We already got 7-day official temperatures now we can look at. So for the southeast, we can look at the big cool down is coming Sunday morning. Be a little cool on Friday morning. Take a look at that. Ah, darn it. Thing did this last night. They always have a problem with this loading up. I don't know why. We can just look at the Euro, I guess. Okay, I got an email. Ryan. Let him know. But, all right, here's daily low for the Euro. Let's take a look at that. Here's your low temperatures. All right. Low temps. Here comes the cool. Now, here is, all right, so here's Thursday morning. Here's Friday morning. Not quite here yet. You can see the front coming. See, the purples is cool weather. Saturday morning, not quite here. It is kind of quite here, but look at Sunday. Boom! Sunday's a cold day. Saturday's kind of cold, freezing, but here's Sunday. 20s in the mountains, 30s all the way down to middle Mississippi. M-I, Mississippi. 30s all the way down, possibly pretty much in Florida. Outskirts of Jacksonville could see 39 Sunday morning. This is late season cool front, no doubt. 50s possibly all the way to Miami. Miami. Who sings Miami? There's a song. Country guy. I did show the tornado parameters, Stephanie. A lot, but I'll do it again just for you. Anyway, so there you go. Sunday morning, cool. No clouds. Beautiful weather coming this weekend. That's the only thing you got to look forward to. We got to get through today. Another round of storms tomorrow, and then we'll be looking at. We'll check this out. You'll see the dry air coming in. Look at that. Here comes that front. Hey, there's that flare up tomorrow on the HRRR. So that could be, that's kind of what they're talking about. So obviously today, this is where we're watching today. The storm's out ahead of there, and this is a pretty cool map. See, it's like I got to make a detour around these buttons. I got to take the mouse around, hit my red, and then go back around. But look at this is the storms today, and this is being fueled in by yesterday's leftovers. So obviously this is why we're watching everything today. But watch tomorrow. There's that frontal line, and it could be interesting because look what happens throughout the day. We get a last little surge of moisture pushing in, meaning that we could see some storms. But this is all dry air behind it, and finally gets that last push. There's a lot of dry air. Going to be a lot of blue sky this weekend. But going back to what I'm talking about, here's tomorrow. And then we'll go. There's tomorrow's storm chances. So that's why the SPC is showing that last minute surge of convection from the Gulf of Mexico. All right, somebody's asked about tornado parameters today. Let's just pop it here real quick, and then I gotta drink some coffee, man. I don't drink coffee enough when we do these things. There's your tornadoes for today. We'll take a break. Miami. Anybody going to the Rays game this weekend? So we're going to throw a surprise birthday party for Sarah. Her birthday's next week, but last year we did it, and we have a calendar. So every year I make a calendar as part of Christmas, and I pull memories from the month of the year before. So this month is April of 2021, and we had a cool picture with Sarah, and she had a sign, "Today's my birthday," even though it wasn't. It was like 2 days, but we're gonna be at the Rays game Sunday. We're getting that. So if you're around on Sunday and you see us, say hi. I'll have some koozies and some stickers, and we can have a beer or two. And Eric, yeah, let's start talking about the Rays, man. Can't wait, buddy. I saw Meadows got traded. Yep, man. But they did Margot today. They just signed a big contract. Did you see that? Like millions. Rays are whipping out the checkbook. That either means they know they're staying. Donald Vernon on YouTube, how's it going? And by the way, hey, what's going on Twitter? By the way, we're streaming live on Twitter. Chris Roth, how's it going? Yep, $19 million. That's a lot of money for the Rays. That used to be. Oh, hey, David, appreciate it, man. The app, yeah, appreciate that, man. Go Cubs, Bill. Yeah, I know. I still love you, man. Who just signed up for Skywarn? Who did that? I got to do that. Who posted that? I can't go that far. Anyway, somebody did. Way the heck up there. Oh, Chris has got your reservation. That's what we're going to talk about it. Oh, Robert Williams just signed up for Skywarn. Thank you for that link there. I know, I need to do it. I'm just so lazy. Last couple times I wanted to. Stephanie Stokes, did you do that? I don't even know if she's on there or not. She's always been a big supporter of our page, and appreciate that. We have a lot of great supporters enabling what we do here. Or I could be the... I better not say it. All right, so there's your tornado parameters again, and 10%. We don't have a hatched area today, but 10% still means we can still see anything. And remember, 5% means we'll likely have a tornado watch. So a lot of instability today. And the reason such a large area is being under 5% and 10%, going back to this model, because I haven't seen it yet today, there's the latest infrared satellite on the HRR. So what this means, we have a lot of dry air in place helping rapidly fuel the systems, and a big convection burst here this afternoon and evening. That's why we got tornado chances. Very much so. And dew points are very high out ahead of this. And dry air, dew points right there, boom, boom, boom. Dew points in the middle 70s this afternoon. So that is very interesting. What is somebody saying? Let's see. Someone's asking a question. Outdoor event this evening. Oh my goodness, Kathy, I am so sorry. Let's take a look at some radar for you. This is the latest. I tell you what, I've shared Levi's site a bazillion times. A lot of these sites I show are paid sites, but I have a link right here, HRRRRRRR, and you can hear a dog snoring in the background. When we do our tropical videos during the season at night, because whenever there's a storm brewing, I'm always streaming during the mornings. Then the models change, so we do it at night. Keep everybody up to date on the latest. But Shelly will laugh. Not only do we have the dogs snoring at night, we have Julie snoring on the couch. And I've had to throw a dog toy or two to have her wake up, because it was like we had dueling snoring last year during the tropics. We had Hunter snoring, Julie snoring. Hunter snoring, Julie snoring. Hunter snores freaking loud. And what I usually do is drag their bed into the bedroom because it annoys me. But right, we don't have a lot to talk about. I really get into the tropics, so. But they don't bother me as much. Kind of like kids, When you don't have kids and you hear kids in a restaurant, you get annoyed when you hear them going, until you have kids. And then when you have kids, it's like you don't even hear it. Like you're mute, you just mute it out. I love hearing other kids crying now, because I know the stress that they're having, because I had that stress, and it makes me happy now because our kids are older and it's weird, right? They think it's bothering me, and I'm actually I like it, because I'm like, those aren't my kids. Oh, it's great. But anyway, back to the HRR outdoor event in Charleston tonight. This HRR is great. It updates every hour. Now, here's a little trick. Let me show you what just happened. A lot of people probably have a hard time with this. So, the 13Z is now, this model runs every hour. That's what's great about it. I remember years ago when it came out, Dennis Phillips, he used to do his show before Facebook on whatever it was called back then, live stream or something. But when the HRR came out, it was like the greatest thing ever. A rapid refresh, and it comes out every hour. But notice what happens here. It's stuck on the 13Z, right? And it's only had 1 hour run because it's running now. So if you hit play, nothing happens because it's only got one frame. So what you got to do is go to the last run, which is your 12Z. And what's great about the 12Z, 6Z, 00Z, and 18Z is it runs 48 hours. Normally they only run 18 hours. The long range ones run 12Z. That's why I love the 12Z. But it takes into account every condition now, so it tweaks the forecast for you, like really good. GFS has got an hourly one now, but when things get within a day, it seems like the HRR and the NAM are really good. But back to tonight, another thing that Levi added, now we have your local time stamp, so you don't have to worry about what the heck Z means. So there you go, 8 p.m. tonight. So, as far as your outdoor event goes, oh man, 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eesh. The big stuff gets there overnight, 11 o'clock. Got some pretty heavy-duty storms tonight. Then there's our big frontal line tomorrow we got to worry about. So we'll see with that. Now it's back to 10 a.m. So anyway, it'll be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Usually these things are faster than slower. So I suspect it's going to be later morning frontal line across Interstate 4. So hopefully you get your thing in. Let's see. Puppies are my kids. Jamelia Rooney. Anyway, yep, Eric Gear Center. All right, so there you go. All right, so let's talk about what's coming next week. So we know we got an amazing weekend on tap. A lot of blue sky. We can look at, just look at all the models going through the weekend. Here's Saturday morning. So let's go. Okay, Chris Roth. Let's talk about your snowfall chances, and then we'll get into next week's. So there's your CMC showing snowfall potential for the mountains Friday into Saturday, even some going into Sunday morning. So you can have 2 days of snow, man, in the mountains. You are so lucky. Latest GFS, well, snow. You're going to hit a home run, man. That's some pretty high totals coming up into Saturday morning. And then the Icon, I can't believe it, man. That's pretty, golly, man. I'd be up there if I wasn't busy. I just think it's crazy. April 9th, snowstorm. All right. So there you go. Anyway, other than the mountains, Saturday here, moisture-wise goes, and look at that, almost Zippo. High pressure builds in. So, man, we got a beautiful weekend on tap. Beautiful weekend. I'll be tailgating on Sunday. It's going to be crisp, cool on Sunday. I can't believe it. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be awesome. So there you go. Sunday, look at that. Sunday morning, nothing. You could not ask for more perfect weather on Sunday morning. Now, boating going to, be cool out, but, heck, I've boated on stuff like this before. Let's take a look at the waves. I don't think we're winds. We're not going to have a lot of winds. Boy, really, Hunter's got a lot going on not today, man. Leftover front. Saturday, these are 10. It could be a little windy, I guess. Usually is windy when we have these fronts. There's a secondary little frontal line coming down. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a perfect boating day. But it might be a little cold. Could get quite windy, I guess. Let's see here what we got. It's hard to predict. It's not gonna be great. And leftover frontal action. This is Saturday, 8 p.m. So north, and there they are. This is Saturday, 6 a.m. That's what brings in the cold weather, right? The Arctic air blowing in from the north. So that's going to be fueling the wave heights a little bit for the weekend. All right, so let's look at snow, and then we'll look at next week. Snowfall. Now, let's just leave this map up. I like this map. By the way, I'm a premium customer of Windy. I don't know. I forget what I paid, but they give you a little more perks if you like Windy. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, my goodness. All right, here's a GFS. All right. I got to snooze that thing. It's going to be going nuts. What the hell is that? Oh, somebody just posted that. I'm reading all your stuff. I know the snoring's loud. I know. Does it bother anybody? I can. Here, these are very soft. I'm gonna toss it at him. I'm not gonna hit him with it. I'm gonna try to wake him up with a koozie. Ready? Oh. Hunter, come here. We haven't said hi to you yet. Come here. Anyway, all right. Snowfall for our buddy Chris. All right, so let's zoom in on Gatlinburg. All right, so as we have, there's Gatlinburg. This is your GFS snowfall prediction. 4 inches of snowfall. Now, this is an accumulation of Saturday and Sunday. It looks like it could snow pretty much. That's pretty awesome. Usually it's like one and done. Euro, sometimes it's a little more aggressive. I haven't looked. Ready? Almost exactly the same. So, 3 inches, 2 inches for Pigeon Forge. Hey, it looks good. I don't know if the icon goes out that far yet. Yeah, it does. Icon's almost exactly the same. So pretty good probability you're going to see 3 to 4 inches of snow in the mountains this weekend. Is that cool or what? All right, let's talk about next week. Got weather coming next week, unfortunately. I've already seen a lot of people talking about it. I didn't want to post it yesterday because A, it's too far, and B, people are still dealing with storms, so it's kind of silly to get everybody worked up on something that far away. But we are seeing signs of another pretty big dip in the jet stream midweek again. Not good. This is starting to show up in the Storm Prediction Center. So, unfortunately, deja vu again. Big cold front coming down. There it is. You can see it on the 700 millibar. Very good signature. It's been very consistent the last few days. Big flare up here with the Euro. That's a lot of instability here with the Euro 500 millibar. This is next Wednesday. So, unfortunately, it looks like we got another chance of another pretty big outbreak of storms next week. I mean, it's been the pattern of the season. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. There's 500 millibar middle next week. So, yeah, we got unfortunate dip and jet coming next week. That could be something to watch. So, it's pretty far out. Just letting everybody know, timing-wise, again, showing another potential outbreak next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, starting in the upper plains. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center already showing it on their long range. Here we go. This is day 6, which would be Monday. Day 7's Tuesday. Now, they're not showing day 8 yet, but more than likely, day 8 would be there, which is Wednesday. So, what do you think about that, Hunter? But yeah, it's definitely looking like it. We can zoom out here on Tropical Tidbits. You start to see the storms develop, I'm sure, on the GFS going that far out. There's that line. This is a little slower than the GF or Euro, but well, there's Wednesday. Never mind. The front comes in and pushes it out. This is the initial storm. So this is Wednesday next week. There's our cold front coming in from behind. But there you go. GFS Wednesday late Tuesday night, Wednesday again. Last night 00Z showing the same thing. This is Wednesday morning. A lot of the models hadn't really gone much past Mississippi yet. So it's still a question mark on day 8. But as far as Texas plains go towards Mississippi, Monday, Tuesday, into Tuesday overnight could, and that's we're talking Louisiana, so it's looking very possible that we're seeing another round next week. And we can take a looky at the latest Euro. Man, Hunter, you got some big time snoring today, buddy. I should go wake him up. He'll give me that groggy look. So here's the 13th. Here's there it is. This is storms start brewing as early as Monday. Really, later Monday into Tuesday. Then we get the second. Then we get a cold front really coming down. It could be another double whammy week. This is Thursday. So we could have a couple back-to-back days again of storms. Pretty good low pressure system setting up next week. So that'll be what we're watching. Initial little pop, and then literally the next day, there's our cold front coming through. So I gotta get Hunter. He's loud. Come here, buddy. Come here. What are you doing? Why are you so loud? I can't believe he hasn't gotten any bigger. No love bugs yet. Do they make CPAP? Oh, I don't know. Oh, CPAP machines. I don't know, but I heard some people get their noses operated on, but I'm not going to do that. He's healthy, I think. Everything else we can talk about? It's been almost an hour. I got to work on my little presentation. I'm really excited. I'm going to show you guys. Hey, Mary Cheryl Chapman, how you doing? This is for Easter. Look, he's got the same size ears as the bunny. He's a good boy, too. I bet you I can balance this on his head. Right? He wants to be just like his brother. Oh, you're good, you're good, you're good. Watch, ready? Here we go. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Nope, 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 nope. All right, stay. He wants to eat it now. Okay, he's no Louie. Okay, stay, Hunter. 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 This thing doesn't even balance that good. There you go. All right, 5 seconds. 1, 2. Nope, nope. He's not having it. Let me show you. I want to show you guys my presentation I'm doing real quick, and then we'll sign off. You ready to go now? He's so good. Oh, there's Louie. All right. So let's take a look. I want to show you guys a little bit real quick on my little presentation. So again, we're doing a hurricane presentation. This weekend at Madeira Beach, Shelly made me some slides, or whatever you call them. Oh, look at that. I am online. I didn't have to sign out. That's cool. All right. So let me show you my preview of my slides. I think I'm going to do the presentation for the Brew Crew. So pay attention to that. I am going to probably like to do that. Let's see here. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh my goodness, things are just going every which way. Let's see. I'll try it again. I didn't want to share it to me. I wanted to share it to oh well. I should be signed in. Let's see. Now I got the new Chrome profile user. Ah, darn it. I don't know what the heck happened. Why can't I get into my Google Slides? Google Slides. Come on. Where are they? Go to Slides. All right, there it is. Let's try it again. Let me just go ahead and find the link now. Let's see. New. Share. There he is. Share. Nope. Huh. Oh well. One more try. Let's take a look at publish to web. All right, here we go. This is what I was looking for. All right, so this little sneak peek real quick. This is kind of more for me, just to make sure that. But I am working hard. It takes me a long time to do these things. All right, so first page. That's what we'll do. We're just going to fast forward real quick. All right, so who I am. We got some highlighted stuff here. My buddy Jim, my favorite picture in the world. Jim's a hurricane hunter, and he was wearing our shirt inside Zeta, dropping drop zones. Talking about hurricane history, talking about what hurricanes need, talking about Cat 5 hurricanes, a little bit about the Saffir-Simpson scale, talking about peak activity, got some name stuff, got a funny graphic there, talking about this season outlook. I'm waiting to put out CSU tomorrow is having Colorado State University is doing their first seasonal outlook tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, Colorado State University. That's the one that you'll see blasted everywhere on the internet. That's the one. That's the hurricane prediction season that they all use. So that'll be tomorrow, 10 a.m. I like this little graphic talking about hype. And it's only a Category 1. I got what's it like inside a hurricane. I'm working on that. This is my video from when I was in the hurricane. And what are spaghetti models? Talk about Hermetic models. Talk about wind shear, Saharan layer, ocean temps. Talking about Florence. Talking about the spin. Talking about surge. Talking about surge. Ada. Ada was a great story because it show. Then here's Elsa. So the funny thing living in Pinellas, we had 2 storms back to back. One year was Ada, one year was Elsa. Ada completely was a huge storyline. Elsa fell apart as it approached and was a non-event. So I talk about that a lot, how the 2 storms can look the same, but they're not. Talk about watches and warnings, different ways to look at things, and then I end it with our taco watch and warning, and then there's the end. So there you go. That was a real sneak peek. Oh man. Anyway, so it'll be fun. I'm excited. All right. Anything else we talk about real quick before we go? Went over everything. Storms brewing. Winter's coming again. Got big storms next week coming in. Oh my goodness. So we got a lot to talk about. Hey, I am going out. Check this out. Tammy Kent's been a supporter of ours for many years. They're the first ones on the scene of a storm. They're going to fly me out to their event sometime around June 1st, into May. So I'm excited about that. We're going to do a presentation for them and their retreat. So that'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to that one. And they're going to show me a lot about their operations and what they do with all their line workers and all their assessment teams. They're the first ones on a storm to, assess what the heck's going on. They're the ones that point people in the right direction and get things rolling so life can get back to normal. Great company. Big company. So that's coming up too. So we got 3 cool things coming up I'm excited about. For sure. And the birds are chirping a lot right now. Usually when the birds are chirping, it means they know weather's on the way. A lot of info in a glimpse. That's right, Biggie. Another fire in Maggie Valley, David. That's not good. All right. That's about it, I reckon. Richard Reamer, how's old Gally? Hope things are good over there. You know, my dad's got a map of the interstate road system before interstates. And it was back when it was O'Galley before Melbourne. But the map is cool because it's a map of all the roads of Florida before interstates. So, it's so weird. I grew up so weird. Like my whole life evolves around US 19. So I was born in Bradenton, US 19. US 19 is right here by our house in Oldsmar. And then the mountains of Gatlinburg, US 19 goes right through the mountains of the Smokies. And one time I'm driving in Chicago or Ohio somewhere, and there it is, US 19. So it's so cool to look back before interstates and see all these. And it's sad, like on 301 Ocala to Jacksonville, back when that was before Interstate 4 and all the other roads, 95 and whatnot. But, all the little mom and pop places are all closed down. So that's kind of sad to see the history back in the 50s and 60s before the interstates. You see all these little places that were probably thriving, and then now they're not. So kind of a bummer. But all right, Eric, have a great day, buddy. Friday's first Rays game, man. Tiffany likes to go to Legoland. Been there once. I'm not really a Lego guy. Rosie Crump, gotta go. Have a great day. Chris, thanks. Enjoy your time up there in the mountains. Go by Margaritaville and have a drink for me. Tiffany, if I need tech support, you never know. Thank you. All right. There you go. One more minute. We've been on an hour. Vicky Hill, have a great day, Coneheads. So why do they call us Coneheads? Because of the cone of uncertainty. Tropical maps are up. Remember, almost 1 month and counting now. The 15th of May is when we start getting hourly tropical updates from the Hurricane Center. So May 15th, we'll start to get new outlooks, the 2-day, 5-day outlooks. And again, the big day tomorrow, CSU is coming out with their preseason forecast. My prediction is going to be slightly above normal. I'm not going to say really above normal because conditions are becoming more neutral. La Nina versus full La Nina. Now, we go into this a lot. Some of the biggest storms in recent history have been in borderline La Nina or El Nino conditions. So it doesn't really mean the strength or severity isn't going to be any more, any less. It just means that We could be back to slightly above average. So I think they're going to predict above average 100%, but won't be like 2020 numbers. It'll be slightly. And everybody's predicting preseason May. We've had a system the last 8 years in May. And that's not uncommon to see a system in May. So, and it always gets people going, especially when official season's supposed to be June the 1st. And we get a system in May. Everybody's first reaction is, oh my gosh, the system's going to be, really active. And sometimes we'll get two systems, in May or June, and then all of a sudden we get this lull. And remember, middle of August is when Andrew formed, and that was the first storm of the year. So you can kind of get yourself in a lull after these first couple storms, and think the season's going to be a bust until August rolls around. So that always happens. You get a system in May, maybe one in June, then all of a sudden you get a whole month of nothing. Everybody's like, season's a bust. And then all of a sudden, boom, things get going. So that's all I got to say about that. So, all right, well, have a great day. Easter's coming next week. We got Rays this weekend. We'll be back live Friday. Got storms to watch today, squall line tomorrow, and then quiet weekend. And then it starts all over again next week. Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day for everybody in the Tornado Alley now. Man, Louisiana. Eastward. Seems like you guys have been. We've had day 4-8 outlooks now for like a month straight. Very odd. So, all right. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the Daily Brew. Remember, you can check me out on Instagram. We're almost up to 50,000. We got TikTok. Believe it or not, TikTok's growing. I'm doing these little 1-minute quickies on TikTok. I think I found my niche. Twitter's been good to me, so and YouTube. So make sure you follow us everywhere. Have a great day.